Why does it do this to me? There we go. You should be hearing me now. And then... boom.
Okay. Okay, I do hear it on the stream. Okay, hold on. Let me see if...
and we have an audience. Let's go. Welcome to game number 1. This was actually, I think, going to be one of the opening games of the first week, but then scheduling snafus, as has been explained to me, occurred. And so here we are, Fire Chickens versus Bamboozle. You know, here in week 4, but week 1, we are traveling back in time to re-watch and re-experience this. And here we are into picks and bans, and let's get this music started.
Sarah, do you have the overlay, my friend?
Yes. Is it a new one now?
No, it just...
Okay, don't do me like that.
I just wanted to make sure it would show up in the in-game.
Why am I being flamed in tournament chat, man? I'm just having a good time. These guys, they don't understand. I've been gone for too long. The youngsters don't know. The worst caster in the league is on the mic tonight.
Wow. Okay, tournament chat says best play-by-play caster and monkey tier support. Get him off my team. Wow. Helping him out on color. I appreciate that, Gio. Gio giving me the nod. And so we start off this game.
We see Alistar banned away from D-Jox, well-known high. He's a very good Alistar, actually. I've seen this man single-handedly carry games on that champion. Azir taken away from Where's the Fun? Decently powerful pick, and Joy Yi does like his vein. I've watched quite a few Fire Chickens. They are taking away a lot of the comfort picks.
One thing I do want to point out right now, and I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, or if it's just the way the cards fell, but Mike Vasily Tyson in for Calm Down this game. Is that a substitution, or is that Calm Down not being able to play right now?
Well, talking a little bit with the team, they're just trying a few different configurations. Just kind of suited what they're doing, see what's going on, and try different things. And we see the Bard banned away from X-Nyquil again, and just kind of going for mains here. Taking best champions away.
If we're going for comfort picks, you would have to expect the Yasuo coming out the next ban. Like, Where's the Fun is almost universally accepted as being one of, if not the best Yasuo players in the tournament. So leaving that champion up is definitely fearful for the Fire Chickens, at least in my opinion. I don't know. What do you think, Sarah?
I mean, he's really good at it, and they've got Evelyn banned from Hipster Dragon. Now, they're not going to just pick Yasuo into anything, to be fair. They will most likely want to see what the other picks are as they come up. What's, see if it's worthwhile counter pick. And we see the first pick, Shen. Potential, yeah, first pick Shen out of Illegal Jesus right now. What are your thoughts on Shen here?
I like the Shen pick. I don't like the fact that Ornn was available and they didn't take Ornn.
Oh, that's true. And there it is.
There it is. Okay. Being, in my opinion, the
oh my god, Zoe. So they gave the 1-2 punch of Ornn and Zoe over to Fire Chickens here.
And I would say, I mean, Zoe's strong, but Ornn is, like I said, in my opinion, the strongest champion in the game. So far, this draft is definitely favoring Fire Chickens right now. Hopefully, the comfort picks that Bamboozle looks to be drafting here is going to carry them.
Well, they do have Tom Kench. That does make the Drowsy a little bit null and void. At least you would think.
Where's the Fun? Looking for, I would imagine, okay, the AD. I was going to say the AD pick, but Varus doesn't seem like it would be the strongest pick here, especially against that Zoe. I feel like you'd want a Caitlyn or something with a little bit more range, but Mike Vasily Tyson, he's electing to go with the Varus into the Zoe pick.
Yep, and we'll see what happens here. And there is Shyvana. So as far as I know right now, Shyvana is also a very strong jungle. They give him a lot of these tier 1 selections here.
And Jadkins is a really strong fighter / heavy farm jungle.
Oh, that is loud.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, everyone's eardrums. Did not know why that came in loud. Continue.
I was just gonna say, Jadkins is a really strong fighter style jungler. He plays a really strong Lee Sin, a really strong Shyvana. His Warwick is pretty good. That's his style of champion, and giving him Shyvana, as you said, is a really strong pick right now. The only pick that I think Fire Chickens could take that is probably like top tier right now, at least in my opinion, is the Xerath, because of the fact that you can flex in mid and support.
Yeah. Now,
incredibly strong in the support lane.
Now here's the thing, is as it's been reminded me, Where's the Fun has talked a little bit about this. Is this mid lane Varus? Is this
I don't think
not
so,
just
dude.
mid lane Varus, AP mid lane Varus.
There's too many strong things going on in the mid lane, and Mike Vasily Tyson is a strong AD carry. Excuse me. Sorry. In the fact
No, we're
that,
just, okay, we're just gonna call him by his actual name. He is the actual poop emoji, okay?
poop
Those
emoji.
of you that do not know, that is the poop emoji, okay?
Well, anyway, poop emoji, Mike Vasily. He seems to play these ADs that are really pick-oriented, playmaking ADs, like the Ashe, like the Varus. Champions that whenever he feels like he wants to go fight, he's pulling the trigger. So
well,
the Xayah into the Varus, I like that pick.
Yep, and now Corki, so it is Corki mid. A lot of roaming capabilities there. And with that, what is the last pick here? They were able to get the counter pick mid.
I feel like you take like a Lulu here. A Lulu or a Thresh. That's
Well,
gonna be
Corki's
what,
mid.
oh wait.
This is the jungle. Hello?
Oh, it is the
Kane
I forgot they have a
jungle.
Tom Kench.
Oh,
I like the Kane. I like the Kane too.
Now,
I'm
let's
not
take a look at how these compositions so far... Oh, they're hovering the Yasuo in honor of one Where's the Fun. Oh my goodness. Are they gonna do it? No. Okay. I was about to say, I've seen Zoe supports, but that was only in normals. Tarek locked in as support. Now, at first glance, it looks like Fire Chicken's pretty much won this draft. Because, I mean, they have Zoe, they have Ornn, they even have Shyvana, a very strong jungler right now, at least in solo queue. What do we think? What do we think is going through Bamboozle's minds right now?
I think Bamboozle won the draft in terms of like composition cohesion. I mean, like, it seems like everybody on their team seems to work together in the fact that they're really pick-oriented. You use the Varus ulti to start a fight. The only thing about the Fire Chickens that I'm afraid of is the fact that they have this loaded roster, but they don't have a way to engage team fights. So, obviously, like, you're probably not going to be looking for those team fights, but at least from my personal casting and, like, from what I've seen of them, they seem to be a team-fighting team. So I'm not sure, even though they got these strong picks, Sarah, I'm not sure if that's going to cater to the way they play as a team.
All right, well, we're going to see. OP versus team cohesion is what it seems like to be the story here tonight, at least for this one. And here we are, waiting.
I think the story of this game is going to be jungle. I think whichever jungle can get the snowball first, either Shyvana or Kane in the mid lane, I think that's where they're going to probably be looking for the plays. Probably with Shyvana looking to gank after the double trouble bubble lands, or Kane looking to counter engage. Excuse me. I don't think that bot lane's going to be the focus this game. No, I mean, I say that and they're going to make me a liar. But I really think this game's going to be all about the jungle plays in the mid lane. That's my call.
Speaking of which, Kane, as a jungler, very dependent on when he transforms. Kane could be denied very close. Like, he's going to be just very close to the transformation, and then just be denied it, and then just be a little bit on the useless side because he just does not have that transformation. What do we think? Do we think Fire Chickens will be a bit coordinated in denying that from him?
I think Hipster Dragon's going to be able to get the... I would assume you would go Rost this game. It doesn't really seem like the Shadow Assassin would have much of a benefit because you're really going to blow up Xayah and Zoe regardless, I think. At least in my opinion. And I don't think that anything that they can do is going to be able to actively slow him down short of Shyvana just camping in his jungle. I mean, it does raise a fair point, though. If they do delay that, like you said, I mean, if they keep Kayn down while simultaneously getting the dragons for Shyvana, I mean, that could be extremely beneficial for the Fire Chickens. And another thing going along with the passive coming out of Shyvana, Jadkin Shyvana, if Dragon RNG is in Fire Chicken's favor, they get the beneficial stacks and they get her passive stacks. That could be hugely detrimental for Team Bamboozle.
Yeah, well, here we are. Only a little bit of time left in. Let's see, who do we think is going to win? You said you believe Bamboozle's got won the draft here, but knowing play styles and all that stuff, how's this game going to go out? Because Ornn and Zoe, that's just a really spooky combination.
I think that if Fire Chickens is forced to play to Bamboozle's rate of play, I look for Bamboozle to run away with the game. But if Fire Chickens can hold true to this skirmishing comp that they've drafted, I give Fire Chickens the edge just because of the fact that they're a very strong skirmishing comp. Based on simply what I know of these two teams, though, and making an analyst prediction as best I can, even though they don't have the OP picks, I'm picking Bamboozle for game one.
All right, well, here we are loading on in. Hopefully, computer, don't do this to me, man. Computer is trying very hard. Computer is trying. Hey, go computer. Can we get a PogChamp for computer making the big plays when it counts?
One thing I'm actually hoping for, yesterday whenever I was or 2 days ago whenever I was casting, a Shen and a Kha'Zix picked. And they never used the submarine combo, which is obviously, Kha'Zix jumping in the backline and Shen just shielding to get into the backline. I kind of want to see Kayn just go full man mode with the Shen shield this game and just destroy the backline of Team Fire Chickens. Whether or not that happens, I don't know, but casters can hope, right?
Yeah, well, another thing, because that brings up a great point, is that all this global power on Bamboozle's lineup right now, and not just like globals from Shen, you have the teleports ultimates from Tom Kench. You also have quirky packages. They could basically everyone could be bought in an instant whenever they want.
Yeah, and with that thinking, maybe this game will be decided in the bot lane. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, complete tangent here. I did not know that skin on Zoe allows her to roller skate whenever she has the speed buff. That is actually so cool. I'm so jealous that I don't own that skin right now.
Oh my goodness. The Futaba
Dude, it's the little
skin.
things.
Anyways,
Sarah.
Look at here. We see this 5-man stack here outside the bot side red buff. Actually, might get ourselves a little bit of a scrap here. We see as Fire Chickens is looking around, wondering where they're at, and Bamboozle anticipating the invade. Oop, nope.
Oh.
Pinged out. Back off.
There's
the tongue. Give him a good old tongue lashing. D-Jox doesn't want more than that.
He's fabulous, dude. He laughs that tongue lash off. He says, "Ha-ha! I take your damage and I laugh."
Oh, but that is very important. He got that ward in the Raptor Pit. Gonna definitely cause Hipster Dragon to adjust his pathing if he doesn't want to get caught out, though they may know he's talking about.
This is an interesting start for Hipster Dragon. Typically, you see Kayn start the Raptors and then go into their red buff afterwards. That Q or his spinning slash that he uses right there, really strong for taking out the multi-camps.
He went Hunter's Machete as opposed to the Talisman. We also see that he evolved E second so that he could get through that wall without being spotted by the Vision, trying to be sneaky here, but he went to Hunter's Machete, which means he's not going to get that massive healing off that Q. Early trade bottom. Mike Vasily Tyson losing a third of his health, over a half of his health. 2/3 now. Nyquil doing what he can. Does have those 3 stacks there. Gets the stun.
Oh, the stun.
And oh my goodness, Joey's under 100 health. All right, there's another auto. No heal. Oh,
Oh,
my
good.
goodness,
Oh,
the flash
my
auto
goodness.
gets the kill. NyQuil. Exhaust
The
comes out.
exhaust.
There's the heal. And they get him out. NyQuil with the first blood.
Huge play from NyQuil
Joey.
going full man mode.
No, he did not use heal. Did not expect that.
Oh, he had heal and he didn't use. Oh, Joy Eye with a slight. Well, I shouldn't even say slight. With the misplay, having heal and not actually spending it, I didn't realize that he didn't use it already.
Yep, and here's Hipster Dragon. And there goes Hipster Dragon. Just letting him feel a little bit of pressure. But look at this.
Unfortunate for the side of Bamboozle, though, this wave is going to crash into the tower against Fire Chickens, but Joy Eye has returned to the lane and is able to farm it up as best he can. Mike Tyson, unfortunately, only 7 CS ahead before this wave crashes.
But that assist goal is going to be nice, translating into an early call already. Try and stack up that gold to have a really good mid-game power so I get that first or second item just a little bit quicker. Take a look here in the mid lane, Corky versus Zoe. I mean, I don't know too much about this matchup. What do you think?
I think it heavily favors Corky, just because he has, well, I shouldn't say heavily, but it slightly favors Corky in the fact that once he hits 6, he has the splash damage from his rockets, and he can stay behind his minion line pretty decently, especially with the with his dash. The name of the skill is eluding me. Valkyrie, thank you. I think that with the range that Corky brings to the lane and the ability for him to just be able to poke behind the line, he should be okay.
All right, well, let's see how this lane continues to go. Oz the Great, oh, got some trading here. Oz the Great taking a 3rd health that uses that barrier he got. If you lever buster, going in on Illegal Jesus. So let's take a look
far,
Oh,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, so far, we haven't seen any jungler intervention in any of these lanes right now. Both junglers electing to just farm it out, sitting about even CS, as Kane is 5 CS ahead, but does take those Krugs from his bot side.
Well,
but both junglers
they changed it now. Every camp counts as 4.
Every camp counts as 4, really?
Yeah, even though it gives the gold, it counts as 4. Something to take note of, if you look here in the topside jungle, pointing it out on the mini-map of Bamboozle, there is a ward there. Because Kane, Hipster Dragon, was in the bot side clearing out the camps. He's going to be heading up there right now for the camp respawn. He'll be spotted out. We'll see if Jadkins is going to make a move based off of that knowledge, probably on bot side. Something to keep an eye out for.
In the bot lane right now, NyQuil looking to go aggressive right now.
Oh, here it is. Stun lands. And we're trading autos, but the shield from D-Jock is really good. There's the 3rd proc. There's the stun. He does get the E. That's going to be that percent health. Gets rooted. Mike Vasily Tyson's in the middle of it all. Can they get D-Jock's heal is now burned. Has to burn flash on Vasily Tyson. Shyvana is down here. NyQuil doing his best. Wants to get that kill.
Great health.
Oh, goodbye, Viz. Can NyQuil get something in return? No, the body block on the Q. 2 kills for Fire Chicken.
And just like that, Jadkins makes me a complete liar by ganking the bot lane, completely ignoring his mid lane like I thought, and now a double kill for the side of Fire Chickens and immense pressure on the bot side tower of Bamboozle.
Yeah, but I would love to eventually maybe have a look back and see later how that interact, because they went in. Did they go in knowing that Hipster Dragon was top because of that ward, and maybe see how the timing works out? At least Shyvana knew that she was safe to come in. And we look here up top as Illegal Jesus getting pushed in. Again, we know Ornn's a very powerful pick. How is this matchup going to be beneficial for Jesus without a bot lane to go to?
And unfortunately for Illegal Jesus, obviously Ornn has that passive that he's able to buy items while still in lane. He has been able to buy that catalyst and able to sustain through pretty much any damage that Illegal Jesus would put on him. And now just trading back and forth. So much damage coming out of this Ornn.
Does it even count as a back and forth right now? It's just kind of a back.
I would agree.
Counter jungling from Shyvana. And something else to note right now, Hipster Dragon has not gotten, he has not interacted with his lanes too much, like you were saying. How do we think that transformation's coming along?
Well, let's check and find out.
Oh, Vasily Tyson getting engaged on Shyvana is here. Gets eaten up as we jump to the top lane. Gets saved, but let's have a look here as that Ornn ultimate came out. Gets knocked up. Illegal Jesus does have the, oh god, what do they call that? His W.
Spirit's Refuge?
Spirit's Refuge, yeah, where you get the dodge again. Now something else. Look at this vision. This deep vision in Hipster Dragon's jungle. That pink's been there for a solid 2 minutes at the least.
I think that's just a testament to the amount of to the effort that they're willing to put into vision on their side of the map, Sarah. They're just willing to go forward and keep these pink wards down, you know, in chat or in their voice comms. Everybody's saying, you know, pink wards, we got to keep them on the map, and they're doing just
again. That. Hipster Dragon not checking that ward out. Ooh. Alright, Hipster is looking for something bot. Did just turn level 6. Go. They know there's no vision in this bot lane bush. Let's see what happens here.
Blue buff transfer between the mid laner and the jungler. Jadkin's level 6.
Going through the wall to prevent himself from being spotted. I like that. They do have the double pinks, but they have to think something's going on. Why else would pinks be in the lane? Oh, there's the W. Here's the engage. Q's in. The stun lands on both NyQuil and Hipster Dragon. That's the double root. Shyvana's here. Ultimate available for Jadkins. Flash away from NyQuil to save the day. Does get those orbs. I guess that's worth closer to transformation.
Pulls the flash out of NyQuil as well, needing to flash in order to save Hipster Dragon after that clutch stun from Djox on this Taric.
Yep, and let's have a look at these items in the bot lane. Comparing the two ADs, there's not much trading they can do right now with pure attack speed on Varus and a call. I mean, but you're a support player. When you're encountered with something like this right now. Oh, there's the package going on Oz the Great. Where's the fun? Taking it to him, probably just about to run out on it, so just wanting to use it. Does he get hit by the Q? Yes, he does. Some trading going on in the mid lane. But what do you think of this bot lane matchup right now, looking at the items? What's going on here?
I mean, obviously, you and I can both tell that Xayah with that BF sword. Okay, go ahead, go.
Oh, there's the stun on NyQuil, and nothing coming for a bit.
As I was saying, obviously you can tell that the BF sword is the advantage here. I don't like the call pickup from Mike.
Here comes more trading. Djox. Oh, he gets rooted and stunned before he can pop the gray health. NyQuil dying again in this bot lane after the early game heroics. Not much coming from it after the double kill in the lane. And Jadkins counter
Shyvana steals the blue.
Yep, and they're just kind of on the back foot here on Bamboozle right now.
More trading in the bot lane. Mike saying, don't you dare let me miss any of the CS. I'm here.
Here we go. The sleep is there. Hipster Dragon. This is going to be a 3v2. There's the Ornn ultimate. Who's going to hit? Hipster Dragon is the sacrifice. Where's the fun? Valkyrie's away. And Mike Tyson getting taken dangerously low.
Important to note in that fight, Hipster Dragon is absolutely obliterated, even through Illegal Jesus's stand. Oh my goodness, what's it called? Stand United.
Yeah.
Stand United. And it just doesn't care. That ultimate from Ornn, Call of the Forge God, just dealing so much damage.
Gets knocked up at the top lane. Lever Buster going for it. Illegal Jesus just trying to escape. Oh, there's the slow. It's interesting because this pink ward is stopping in the bot lane. Has been outside of the jungle. It seems like it's stopping Hipster Dragon at every turn, and Illegal Jesus has been unable to find those plays as the bot lane with that early call pickup, which seemed like a good idea, now kind of keeping him behind. We'll see what happens. Maybe it was just an unfortunate kill going over to the Xayah that's put them behind. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, that pink ward right there, it's been there for how long now? You said 5 minutes? I mean, Hipster Dragon's being seen all the time from that. One thing that I do have a question for you, though, Sarah. I'm not sure. What does Recurve Bow and Pickaxe build into that Mike Vasily Tyson would be building?
I think he wanted the attack speed, and then he's going for Gwynsu's or something. I don't know. We're going to... maybe chat can help. I believe... This is why I'm play-by-play, dude. Oh, he goes in on Djox. Oh, Chode Q. Alright, so we see his Jadkins.
Oh, okay. Rageblade builds from those two items.
Yeah,
so
I felt like Rageblade built that. I knew it did Blasting One and Pickaxe. Couldn't remember if it needed the Recurve Bow.
That's the Recurve Bow is throwing me off, too.
Oh,
anyway,
here it comes. Top lane. The gank coming on in the top side, but he does get out as direct.
Bubble lands.
Takes us at... Oh my goodness! Good.
Wow.
Bye.
Hipster Dragon just completely obliterated.
Yeah, put to sleep. Night night.
He'll be having nightmares about that one, Sarah.
Oh, here we go.
Freak.
Alrighty, so here we go. Bamboozle on the back foot a little bit here. 3,000 gold down and just trying to stay alive. Trying to make plays wherever they can, but it's not quite panning out. There's the flash from Djux. Does not quite land that stun. What does Bamboozle need to do to get back into this game, Band?
They have to slow it down, Sarah. There's nothing that they can do at this point. Fire Chickens are hitting their power spikes. Shyvana having that first item's going to be incredibly strong right now. They just need to stop taking fights and wait for the grouping. Bot lane.
Speaking of which, they're getting engaged on the bot lane. Mike Facility Tyson positioning very aggressively. Root does not land. Stun does fall into NyQuil, but that's not the worst thing in the world. No harm, no foul. Meanwhile, Jadkins is just living in Hipster Dragon's jungle right now. Almost getting close to being over 50 CS ahead of him.
Fire Chickens are playing this game exactly how they should be right now. They're taking tons and tons of skirmishes where they know they're the favored in these fights. As we said in Champ Select, Bamboozle has drafted a team comp fight, and they're looking to scale into that, whereas Fire Chickens are just taking the fight right to them, and Bamboozle has no choice but to simply take the fight.
What's a team comp fight?
A what?
You said team comp fight.
A team fight comp. I'm sorry.
I know. I couldn't resist.
Doing it for the memes, dude. You got me.
I don't know if it's a meme. I don't think that's a meme. I think that's just messing around. But alrighty then. All right. Well, look at this bot side vision. Still very under control in the bot side for Fire Chickens. And where's the fun? Trying to make a play with the package. Can't find too much as he will get spotted out on this river.
Stun lands.
Oh, the stun lands. No harm, no foul. NyQuil saves him, but there is a dragon. There's the flash ulti. Does get flashed out and sends out his own ulti as we get shifted towards the bot lane. Top lane, I mean. Bot lane does get out safely, as well as the Ornn in the top side. We do see, however, Zoe is on the way. Here we go. She's looking for something. No. Oh. Going for it. Doesn't take it. Instead, they're just going to take this free dragon after that pressure in one fight there. Little skirmish. FP Lever Buster going in on Illegal Jesus. Does get the knockup. Gets dodged. The stun. The first auto. There's the next ult. Oh, misses the ram.
That feels bad, man, Sarah.
It is a feels bad. But
one thing that I do want to point out is that was a 14.5-minute first dragon for Shyvana. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not as beneficial as it could be. She can definitely take that dragon as early as 8 minutes in to get those passive stacks going. And 14.5 minutes in, while obviously beneficial, isn't as beneficial as it could be.
Yep. Now, you would think that the team that would want to be proactive early is Bamboozle, but it appears that Fire Chickens are the one making all the plays here. And this has given them this massive... Oh, good night. That is a lot of damage there on Where's the Fun.
Oz the Great showing why this champion is considered the most toxic champion to have joined the league in quite a while.
I don't know. Oh! Does get that auto with the ulti. Oh my goodness, there's the heal, Where's the Fun? Doesn't get out, gets autoed mid-Valkyrie. Good night. And that is, I mean, again, just a big snowball we're seeing here from Fire Chickens. Hipster Dragon not even close to his transformation, I'd assume. At 16 minutes into the game, as Rift Herald is dropped in the mid lane. What can they do to try and get back into the game, even at this point? I mean, you were talking about slowing it down, playing at their own pace, but these plays are just being forced on them. And now Hipster Dragon's drowsy. He's going to go to sleep. They do nothing with it, and the mid tower does fall. First break going to Rift Herald in this situation.
And that again, Fire Chickens doing exactly what they need to do. We talk about the fact that they're a skirmishing comp. They're doing what they need to do. Bamboozle, like you said, there's really not much they can do other than let these towers go. They don't. Obviously, the towers are going to fall. Do the kills have to follow with the towers? I'm not sure if they do or not. But the question needs to be answered. What can they do? And at this point, Sarah, I'm not sure.
Yep, so Gwinsu's has been completed. The call has procced on Mike Facility Tyson. In fact, he does have despite all the pressure, does have quite a bit of 20 CS ahead of his opposing ADC. This top tower is about to fall, however. Illegal Jesus doing his best to hold off the Ornn. In fact, I'm surprised to see Illegal Jesus not having left the top lane. Just shows you the state of the game at this point. And we see, oh, Drowsy asleep. Oh, is it got a hit? Yes. Where's the fun?
Oh
Chunk
my
very
God.
hard. There's the dragon coming in and finishing off the kill there.
Where's the fun?
There.
Where did he go?
Where is the fun?
Wow.
I bet Fire Chickens is having some fun right now. Up 1-7 on the previous season's runner-up right now, making us with a statement game. 4,000 gold up. I mean, the last time we saw, oh my goodness, that hurt a lot. My facility, they do land. There's the flash stun from D-Jock. Stand United coming through. My facility Tyson is not enough, and Illegal Jesus does get stopped. The action continues down bot as Nyquil will get dived. Can he take any of them with him? I'm gonna say no. Yeah. And so does Fire Chicken say no. This bot tower is going to be theirs, down almost over 5,000 gold. Now 6,000. Bamboozle on their back legs. You know, one of my questions leading into this season, because one of the last games I saw from last season was this Fire Chicken squad is, Ornn takes that top tower. FU Lever Buster going for the knockup. Here's Corky. Does have the package. Knocks him back into Illegal Jesus. FU Lever Buster is cornered. And finally a return kill for Bamboozle. Maybe a little bit of a confidence booster as they could go into this.
And maybe that's exactly what Where's the Fun needed to come back into this game. Was sitting 0-2-0, is now 1-2-0 with that package. A huge pickup for the Bamboozle mid lane.
That being said, bot tower is going to fall here. They all went mid instead. Hipster Dragon going for Jadkins. Taken dangerously low. They're going for it. Never mind. Backing off.
And if Jadkins really wanted to, he could have taken that fight.
Yeah, and now I was saying, one of the things we saw in Pearl League playoffs last season, almost hits Pearl League playoffs last season, was this Fire Chicken squad. You know, they brought the fight against Gucci Gang in the playoffs. A team that was very much known as a powerhouse in Pearl League last year. We see them now as Cutie Gang. And, you know, one was wondering if they would continue their growth into this season. And right now, they are really taking it to the last season's Onyx League runner-ups. A team that went through the regular season undefeated.
I think that just goes to show you how the level of skill that we as a server have come to have it on our team, man. Like, it used to be that, you know, Bamboozle and AD Cuties were constantly in the top at least top 3, and now we're getting these teams in that are Fire Chickens runs a 10-man roster, and they are effectively doing it, as you said, steamrolling Pearl last year, doing well in Onyx this year.
Well, they didn't necessarily steamroll Pearl. They I hate to shut you down, but they really showed some stuff that we hadn't seen before against Gucci Gang, if you remember. Or am I getting my teams wrong? Nyquil caught out here. There comes the Ornn ultimate. They're looking to scrap here. Gets the 3-man knockup. Nyquil is gone. Hipster Dragon is soon to follow. He ults into safety, but there's not much he can do. Gets out. Let's see if he can survive. Indeed he does. Stun lands on Where's the Fun. Gets taken out. Is Drowsy. Has to Valkyrie out to safety. I don't know how Bamboozle got out of that with only 1 death, but this mid tower is going to fall here.
And they just need to concede it at this point. They don't have the hell. Oh, there's the Drowsy.
They're all trying to body block for him, and it still falls to an errant Q out of the Xayah. D-Jock's going a little bit deep there. Will fall. This tower is massive right now. FU Lever Buster could go down. No, he gets out with the E, and Zoe finishes off a Hipster Dragon.
Joy.
Oh man, there's the ultimate, the Featherstorm to get out to safety. Autos are coming through. Mike Vasily Tyson does get the kill. He's going on FU Lever Buster. It is not enough. They're just trying to get kills wherever they can. Nyquil is unable to finish off Jadkins, is searching for a nice tasty meal. But alas, I have a feeling it's going to be sushi on the table. Nope.
Ooh.
Almost.
That was a good sidestep. And after all is said and done, it is a 3-for-1 and a tower. Is that?
Yep, but look at that gold lead that has developed. 8,000 golds in the lead for Fire Chickens right now.
At this point, I think that Fire Chickens have made a statement that not only am I incorrect as a counselor a caster,
counselor,
as by stating that they're strong in the team fight, team compositions. They're also incredibly strong in these skirmish comps, taking it to last season's runner-up.
I mean, here we are, looking to close out the game, taking the dragon, taking their time. Will we see a Baron, or are they just going to run it down mid?
I'm sorry, I was taking a drink. I think that if they're playing this smart, they don't actually need to take the Baron. I think they just need to pressure around mid and stall out bot lane while they get the split push going, either top or bot. I think you send FU Lever Buster to a side lane and you just whittle them down.
Well,
at this point, there's no need to risk a Baron throw.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they can. They are really far ahead. There's the knockup. Does get saved by NyQuil, who is taking a quick little nap. We do have the transformation out of Hipster Dragon. Doesn't have Cleaver just yet.
Bubble.
Oh my goodness, Hipster Dragon. That would have killed NyQuil. Alright, here we are. Just kind of chilling. Mid. Oh, gets drowsy. Man, this Zoe pick is really showing up. 4-0-7. And has been a constant threat, high damage threat throughout the entire game.
Here's
the package. They get the pick off on Joy Yi. There's the Featherstorm. Drowsy Shen all in the middle there. Good knockup. Gets both carries. It's currently a 4v5. Now 4v4. My apologies. The first jungle is here. Hipster Dragon coming in. FU Lever Buster taking very low. Big knockup on the back line. FU Lever Buster does get a kill, but it is not enough. Jacket's coming in like a monster here. Where's the fun trying to cat out, but there is not enough. Doesn't matter. D-Jox is taking dangerously low. They're all focusing Jackets. It's a comeback team fight. 4-4-2. Bamboozle flexing their muscles a little bit in their team fighting strength and pushing down mid.
And that's exactly what they needed to do that fight, Sarah. They knew that they needed to start a fight. I'm not sure if they knew or not that Jadkins was not there, but regardless, he was not there. And they forced the fight using the chains of corruption. Mike Vasily Tyson taking initiative into his own hand, allowing Hipster Dragon to get into the backline and clean up that fight of 4-for-2 and 2 towers.
Yep. Now they I don't know if they can get 2 towers. And Mike Vasily Tyson will probably. Oh my goodness, the dodge is there. Nope, not enough. And in fact, Legal Jesus might fall here. There's the flash. There's the taunt to safety, but Heavy Leader Buster did have the teleport. Maybe they were a little bit too greedy on the backside, and that's going to be the Baron here without an AD carry or a top laner. Hipster Dragon does drop some vision, but easily pink warded out. They tried, but it's going to look like this Baron will quickly fall. Maybe they get some poke, and let's see what happens. They're looking on the outside. Corky is dropping some ultimates. Hipster Dragon's looking for his opening. Their blasting plant is not available. They're turning on him. He is asleep. He will fall here, but NyQuil and Where's the Fun are on the side trying to do what they can. They may have stopped the Baron, but their lives aren't going to be much longer, it seems.
Call out the Forge God.
The Ram misses. They're taking the long way around. Nope, Fire Chickens is elected to no longer chase and continue to... Well, they restart the Baron. That Q from Zoe was delayed by the Scuttle, which is pretty funny. Oh, here's the teleport from Shen. Are they going to look for the fight? They know that Oz the Great is incredibly low. They're looking for the poke. Baron is at 3,500 health. They're going into the middle. Where's the Fun is on the side. Mike Vasily Tyson going one-on-one against Joy. He gets the crit.
Jackins
is attacking the entirety of Fire Chickens. Jackins is going super low. Mike Vasily Tyson is down. If you Lever Buster trying to do the best he can. Oz the Great is on the side. Not able to get into the fight so low. And they'll get the kill onto the Ornn just in time before the ult comes through. Bamboozle wins the 4v5.
This team fighting composition is finally coming online 26 minutes into the game. That first team fight breathing signs of life into the composition that Bamboozle has established, and now finally being able to flex their muscle, showing that they have signs of life in this game, making that gold lead that was once 9K down to, 4.5K at this point?
3.5 actually. Oz the Great was looking for it. Man.
And it dwindles even further because of that mid lane tower.
What a comeback so far. 2 team fights in a row. That was great. Oz the Great was so low in health. He was too scared to make a move in because his ult is incredibly easy to... Not incredibly easy, but it's like broadcast his location pretty easily for someone to go in and just auto. One crit from Mike Vasily Tyson would have done it. And then we saw Vasily Tyson got the crit onto Joe Yi. The two of them are 1v1ing on the side. Did get that damage in to finish him off. Meanwhile, the rest of the team was being destroyed by Baron. I was just in good positioning. The tanks were in the middle, distracted. It was just great, but everything on a knife's edge. What does Bamboozle need to do to finish his comeback, band from Dota?
They just need to keep doing exactly what they're doing, which is stay together and play to their team comp strength as well as their team strength. They're a strong team fight team. They bring a lot of heavy engage to their team. They just need to keep doing exactly what they're doing. Poke down Oz the Great and force them off these neutral objectives.
Yep, they know they're only 3k down around the spot where it doesn't matter. Mike Vasily Tyson now has 3 items, just like his counterpart across the lane. We do see Corky with the inf edge. They're just starting to hit those spikes and making great use out of them. But the comeback's not completed yet. They are still down 3,000 gold.
If for the first time in this game, Sarah, it seems like Bamboozle is forcing Fire Chickens to play their game. For the first 24 or so minutes, Bamboozle was being forced to play the Fire Chickens game. And then on that Baron fight, it just seemed like Fire Chickens lost their hold on the game. They had that mid lane fight where they lost, but that Baron fight there, it seems that they're confused at this point. They don't know what to do, and they're grouping up in an attempt to try and dissuade Where's the Fun and the rest of the Bamboozle squad from pushing and trying to get vision over this Baron buff.
Yep, no TPs available, so we're not going to see too much split pushing at this point. There's also a decent amount of standing gold on the table with these towers that are up for Bamboozle. Oh, the package engaging him in. He goes in and out. The ultimate, Cosmic Radiance is coming down. It's not on any of the carries. Hipster Dragon gets a big knockup. The Chains of Corruption on the backline. All that damage. The Wombo combo is huge. Mike Vasily Tyson kills Jadkins. Shen is down. That's the front line. Hipster Dragon with a massive 4-man knockup. They are forcing Fire Chickens on the back foot. Does that mean that they are not low themselves? Oh, what? There is Oz the Great getting popped in the ult, and Mike Vasily Tyson flashes in for the kill on the Ornn. They are running rampant on the Fire Chickens lineup. 3 for 1.
And this is probably going to be a mid lane inhibitor. Joy and Djox doing their best to defend the mid lane tower. And it looks like they might have actually dissuaded Hipster Dragon and the rest of the Bamboozles as they are now retreating, backing, trying to get anything out of the jungle on the side of the Fire Chickens, ensuring that there is no advantages, that they can have it all at this point. They're just slowly cementing their comeback in this game. Now only 1,000 gold down.
Yeah, and in fact, they are going for the Baron, knowing that Ornn and Oz the Great are both down and out right now, and they get it quickly with the percent health from that Bork on Mike Vasily Tyson. 2 ADs actually will do that.
I'm gonna click. I wish there was a way for us to see how much damage has been dealt, in this game from Mike Vasily Tyson, because that build is not something that I myself have seen much from Varus. Typically, I see either the crit build or the penetration build. But this is an interesting build, at least in my opinion, and I'm looking forward to being able to see how much damage he actually does at the end of the game. I'm hoping Riot fixed that for us so that we can see how much he's doing in these team fights.
Yeah, well, there's a Cloud Drake. Well, 2 Cloud Drakes actually for Bamboozle. The blue buff is about to be transferred over to Where's the Fun. The siege down bot begins. Hipster Dragon back and probably to get some items. Never mind, decides against it. And so they're going to start taking a lot of the standing gold. Bamboozle they've tied up the game. Only 2. In fact, they are now in the lead for the first time since that first blood on NyQuil. Bamboozle is now taking the lead. Jadkins is split pushing top, and we also see 3 mid there. In fact, a big team fight bot as Illegal Jesus has to back. In fact, the whole team is backing as Fire Chickens is forcing turrets to go down on the other side of the map.
And this is what Fire Chickens needs to do. They need to split up the side of Bamboozle.
He stops Mike Vasily Tyson. Hipster Dragon going in. They're trying to do something against FU Lever Buster, who does get oh my goodness, gets taken off at the last second. And
look at that healing.
Yep, and Fire Chickens has given up that top lane push for the most part right now. And we have a pause.
Well,
as we look at chat, we see that It's a issue with the jungler of Bamboozle, but you don't get to see chat. Sorry, chat. You don't get to see in-game chat. Wow, what a comeback so far from Bamboozle. 2 team fights is all it took, and then that third really close one in the mid lane. You were talking about the team fighting power on this Bamboozle composition, and there it is. 3 in a row right now.
And it's only, in my opinion, because of the fact that they drafted a composition that plays around the way that they play as a team. Bamboozle is an incredibly strong team fight team, and that cannot be understated enough. The fact that Fire Chickens played into their hands for one fight. Only one fight did they do it, and that was all it took.
Well, I don't know. It felt dicey around Baron.
Hipster Dragon here might get caught out. Never mind, there's nobody around. I'm lying through my teeth, Sarah.
How dare you? Who do you think you are lying to me like that? Hipster going, the usual Kane build with Ross, especially Black Cleaver, Spear of Visage after that Warrior enchantment. So as we get this breather following the pause, Bamboozle up 1.4 thousand gold right now. They're being down 9,000 gold. For those of you just joining up, it has been quite the exciting comeback over the last 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah. Here we are in the late game. The team fighting composition turning online. For those of you that do not know, that maybe are like, what is Phoenix Leagues? Why is this going on? We are a tournament Discord. It's all fun and games here as we battle it out for the glory of NyQuil.
I like that. That was very well put. That was very poetic, my friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for poems.
One thing I do want to point out, Illegal Jesus is 3 levels ahead of FU Lever Buster. And even though Jadkins has 2 levels on Hipster Dragon, I think those 3 levels in the top lane are going to mean a lot more than the level advantage that's coming out of the jungle. Illegal Jesus, because of all the time he's been able to spend in the side lanes just solo farming it up, he's amassed, again, a 3-level lead over his lane opponent, and that is crucial on tanks that are looking to go in the back line.
Yep. Well, also, FU Lever Buster's TP is up, but is still in, grouping with the team.
Right now we have... Go ahead.
Oh, no, you were going to say probably what I was going to say. Do it.
Speak yeah, we have 3 people in the top lane making the push. Now, NyQuil joins them for a 4th. And right now, Fire Chicken's on the back foot, not being able to respond to this. Slowing, their backs are coming, but they are not going to make it. The second tower is not long for the world.
TP and Stand United. It's odd that they're sending Jadkins down bot to split push when he has no way of getting into the fight. This could be quickly turned into a 4v5 in the top lane if Bamboozle just chooses to.
One thing that is important to note, though, only one double trouble bubble. Jeez. Okay. Only one bubble needs to land on a priority target, and these team fights are complete. Oh! Teleport.
Ornn is teleporting down. He's in the backline. Hold on. Tom Kench did ult his team to safety the moment they saw that. The Chains of Corruption's landed. If you leave her, Buster, it was an inspired play, but oh my goodness, he's still alive. But he's not able. He uses the W instead of being, and was locked out of recasting his ultimate. And Jadkins is still split pushing, but Bamboozle gets the kill.
I'm not sure if that was an intended call or if that was a misclick, but regardless, FU Lever Buster going entirely ham there. I like the call regardless. He's willing to go full man mode, but now there is a 4-man push in the mid lane coming out of Team Bamboozle.
Yep, and the siege begins. Oh my goodness, look at all this poke that's coming out. Does not mean that. And Zoe poke is scary for the Zoe player in a way, because you leave yourself incredibly exposed to poke.
Oh, there's the bubble.
Does land. Drowsy, he's asleep. NyQuil gets stunned up, and goodbye. Where's the fun? Goodbye, NyQuil. Michael Sully Tyson's all on his own. The Dragon's coming in. Stand United has not even been casted yet, and they are down 3 kills to nothing. That could be the game in the next 50 seconds of death timers. It is up to
That is exactly why Zoe is such a toxic pick, according to so many people. The fact that you can be ahead for so long and one bubble hits a carry and the game is completely turned on its head. Now up to Illegal Jesus and Hipster Dragon to defend this, Sarah.
Yep, well, here we are. They're trying their best here. Oh, That gets the knock-up. Again, that is Jackins. That is a Shyvana. Double taunt under tower. They're trying to do the best. Hipster Dragon taking incredibly low. They're just trying to stall for time. They got only 7 seconds on NyQuil. There's the GA coming out. Hipster Dragon will fall, but is it mission accomplished here? It is going to be a 4v5 in about 5 seconds. Give me direct.
They are pinging for Dragon.
Yep. I don't know why Fire Chicken's backing off here.
They don't have the wave, Sarah. They don't have anything that they would need to do to be able to stay there any longer. They're instead electing to take this Elder Drake from the side of the Bamboozle, keep these neutral objectives off the table.
They do not have a jungler, so they're going for the Elder Dragon. They're going to burst this pretty quickly. However, on the opposite side, Bamboozle knows Baron's up in 10 seconds. Going to get vision. Are they going to have to make a stand here? Give it up? We'll see what's going on here.
Oh, the bubble. Oh,
Fire Chicken's coming up through the mid lane. There's the Talisman of Ascension. No. Oh, Ornhold comes out. Does get the 2-man knockup on the tanks. Chains of Corruption comes out. Oh my gosh, that massive taunt off the side of the Chains of Corruption. Joey is dead. They're trying their best to kill Mike Vasily Tyson. The Channel comes through, stand united. Jackins is doing his best. There's nothing he can do as Oz the Great is backed off. Where's the fun on his own against this Ornn? Bamboozle just won against an Elder Dragon team. With a massive taunt, a massive Chains of Corruption, and that is, again, this game swinging back and forth as they turn on the Baron.
It seemed like D-Jox's ultimate, that Cosmic Radiance coming out, was going to be a huge benefit to the side of Fire Chickens, but instead Joy decides to go a little bit too aggressive, gets caught out by the side of Bamboozle, and gets annihilated down to a quarter health before that pops, and is blown up as soon as it wears off, leading to the Bamboozle win, and now Bamboozle with Baron.
Holy moly, this game has got my heart pumping. First the 2-man, first they get the pop on Where's the Fun and just rout Bamboozle out of their own base, get the tower, are making their way in, but Legal Jesus hold them up just long enough for their carries to come back to life. And then you think an Elder Dragon team barreling down the mid lane like that, barreling down across rivers, you'd think they would take that win, but huge Chains of Corruption. You were talking about that in the draft. How Mike Vasily Tyson likes to have the trigger on his fingers, wants to start these fights, wants to make the big plays, wants to make the big boy play, and he does with those 4-man Chains of Corruption, and then Illegal Jesus coming in with a huge follow-up taunt, keep leaving them CC'd for quite a bit of time and popping Joey, as you said, as he went out of position.
This is exactly the game I wanted to cast, Sarah. And you know what the best part is? It's only game 1. Yeah, it's only game 1.
This could still go any direction right now. But one of these directions has Baron on their side, and the other one only has like a couple of Elder Dragon buffs.
Yeah, well, there could be a false sense of security with that buff. Pushing into a Zoe is incredibly dangerous. Yep, they do have package now, though.
They learned this the last time they were down here. It takes only one Drowsy. Even a Q at this point from Zoe. Yes, it's very risky to go for that damage with her ultimate.
Does not land on it. Oh, good root.
Double root. Here's the Ornn ultimate. This is the fight to determine the game. And they're going in. Nope, never mind. I spoke too soon. I have the cat.
Oh, bubble. Does not land.
Yep. All right, here it is.
Oh! Huge Q.
Goodbye, Hipster Dragon. And they're having to back off here after that. Man. How much damage does that do? Because he is a Spirit Visit. Well, that's about the only MR he has, so that probably makes sense. Hipster Dragon going back to the jungle to heal up a little bit, trying the best to keeping the siege on. Don't want to waste the Baron buff. But Fire Chicken is pushing back.
To give you an idea, Sarah, of how much that Q is doing right now, it is doing over 1,600 damage at max range.
Oof.
It is doing 1,600 damage. Obviously, that's before resistances, but that is 1,600 damage that is available on a nearly 6-second cooldown.
All right, well, we'll see there. Are they going to catch her? Nope. Oz the Great.
Drowsy
lands on NyQuil, but that is a very tanky fish. Not going to get too much out of that. And the siege continues, but the wave clear from Fire Chickens is proving to be a little bit too much for Bamboozle to... Does
Hipster
get Hipster Dragon
destroyed again.
Backing off yet again. Baron buff, I believe. Baron buff is a third of the way done. They've sent Illegal Jesus. They know they have a stalemate in the mid lane, so they're sending Illegal Jesus.
Drowsy lands on Varus. No follow-up.
Nope. So they are sending Illegal Jesus to the bot lane to maybe get that push on to add pressure, because they can't... Oh my goodness, that crit from Corky does land. You know, you have Oz the Great, but Where's the Fun also does have this ability to make a quick little pop. And Illegal Jesus pushing the bot lane, forcing them to respawn in some capacity as the chip damage going down on the tanks here. If you lever Buster. About half health now, actually. That's pretty massive. Baron buff is done for. And an inhibitor respawned for Bamboozle. Zoe is in the top lane now. They see their opportunity here to make some chip damage on this tower. Pushing in, Illegal Jesus has drawn Jadkins down to the bot lane. And that is pretty huge here. Hipster Dragon is taking his chances here.
If you lever Buster back to full health because of that Warmog's proc.
Yep. The siege is very crucial for this game. It's on a knife's edge right now. This tower.
Mike Vasily
Tyson, you are like a second or two ahead of me here, man.
Oh, Hipster Dragon. Hipster Dragon. Oh.
Yeah, no, he gets out safely. And Where's the Fun has to burn his heal to walk away. And Bamboozle on full-on retreat mode after just a few Zoe Qs.
And that, again, the testament to the strength of this champion. They might not have drafted what they like to play, but they have drafted the incredibly strong champions on this patch. And right now they're trying to chase down Illegal.
Yep, he dashes out with the taunt. Oh, Tom Kench is coming in. Does he have friends? Yes, he does. Mike Vasily Tyson is here. The Cosmic Radiance comes down, delaying the fight. They're doing the best they can. Here's the ramp. Jadkins might fall here. Indeed, he does. No, he doesn't. He's still alive somehow. Illegal Jesus is on the back line trying to keep his carry safe. There's the Stand United. He does. D-Jox is dead. They're going man mode with this 3v4 right now. Joey is trying the best he can to kite out. NyQuil's going in. Does eat him. Holy shit. They are 3v4ing the entirety of Fire Chickens right now almost.
And the chasing on Illegal Jesus could not have been more ill-advised, as the collapse from Bamboozle is huge because of NyQuil's ultimate.
That peel was insane. Mike Vasily Titan with the kiting of his life as Oz the Great. Where's the Fun wanting vengeance for his for his laning phase?
Oh, the Drowsy does land.
But she has no cooldowns left. She's used everything in order to get that. And that is two inhibitors down. This is probably the game, but maybe not. As we see, the Zoe it takes one Zoe. One max range Zoe Q. NyQuil taken down. Oh, Drowsy on the Shen. Body blocking the best. NyQuil and Illegal Jesus body blocking the best they can. They know this game can end right here. Here's the Orin ultimate. Red people are coming back up. Chains of Corruption coming out. D-Jox is on the backline trying to CC him. No one's attacking the Rast. No, and there's the Nexus. Great focus from Bamboozle. I thought there was gonna be a nasty team fight again, but they know the focus, the objective is killing the Nexus. They don't need those kills. They don't need that KDA. They need the W, and indeed they get it. What a comeback from Bamboozle. 10K, almost 10K down, around 8 to 9K down, coming back with two huge team fights in the mid lane and at Baron. But Fire Chickens comes back swinging again, and as you said, Ban from Dota, this is just game one between these two teams. I mean, going into it, I'm going to be honest. I was thinking, all right, Fire Chickens just now from Pro League. They're, pretty solid squad, but Bamboozle had that undefeated regular season last year. But here we are. Fire Chickens coming out swinging, saying we are not here to play. We are here to win and take names.
One thing I said that I wanted to note at the end of that game was the damage that Varus dealt. The most damage, unsurprisingly, was dealt by Zoe, doing 47,000. Varus dealt the second most with just under 46,000 with that build. So while I haven't ever seen that build, it definitely came up huge, especially in that last fight. The amount of healing that he was getting, and then the first kill that he got, proccing his passive, the attack speed was absolutely insane.
Woo! Alrighty. I don't know about you. I'd imagine the team's going to take a little bit of this 15-minute time they are allowed between games to take a breather. Because just watching it was exciting. We had two stands with just two players left on both squads, just trying to hold them off. Man.
Well, I just got the invite.
And here we are, about to go into game two. Let's get some music going and let's get this all. Do it.
You just called them.
Called who?
Oh.
I got the little homie in the house. Y'all know his name. Yeah. Y'all know his game. That's right. You know, I'm talking about Dexter's Laboratory. Who was the most powerful brain creature you ever seen? This highly imaginative young boy genius. What's his name? Say his name. There's no young boy cartoon genius. Protons, neutrons, electrons, molecules, and atoms, microorganisms, bacterial experiments. It's going down in the laboratory. No matter what the category, this young boy genius got 8 million stories. What's his name? Say his name. There's no young boy cartoon genius. Throughout the entire galaxy and the whole human race, there's not a boy genius with a more familiar face. What's his name? Say his name. There's no young boy cartoon genius. What's his name? Say his name. There's no young boy cartoon genius. Vanguard, take a hike, DD, go fly a kite. When Dexter takes his bike, makes a rocket and speed.
All right, and I don't know about Bam, but I am back.
But you better tune in to see what Dexter is doing. I'll meet you in the lab.
Whew.
I am here as well.
So we have a roster, quite a bit of a roster swap out of Fire Chickens right now. Top lane, FU Leverbuster being replaced with the Italian tank. D-Jocks moving from support to mid. And we see John Neve coming in at support. Now that did used to be a player known as Shocking Light. So, as you can see in the chat. Whew.
What are you expecting for game 2, my friend?
Well, we'll see, because, as hype as that game was, I felt like it happened from a rather greedy or an interesting draft from Bamboozle that let all 3 known power picks right now from the preseason in 3 different roles come through for Fire Chickens. And if it weren't for those few team fights, like that series of team fights, Fire Chickens was rolling.
I think if I'm Fire Chickens, I'm still trying to get the power picks, but I think I would draft more of a team fight composition.
Well, I mean, they were winning those team fights early on too, like all those skirmishes.
Yeah, but you saw the composition that Bamboozle was able to draft, how they were able to bring it back despite being 9K down at one point. What we should be talking about is how awful the Varus portrait looks on the map. I agree. So, we have 13 people in this Twitch chat right now. Gonna give an AMA for any question.
Oh, well, wait, before we do that, let's let you guys know what this is. For anyone who doesn't know, this is Phoenix Leagues, and a League of Legends tournament that is ran through our very own Discord. You can find the link to that, I believe, below on this Twitch screen that you are looking at. My name is, we are your caster this evening. My name is Sarah Cruz. This is Ban from Dota, and we are here to bring you this game, which is a replay of a week 1 game that's supposed to happen, but scheduling snafus early on for not just these 2 teams, but the entire server kind of had us replaying week 1 a little bit. And so here we are.
We are starting game 2, and as you stated, we do have some substitutions here. It's Italian Tank in the top lane, and John Neve. Does that sound right to you?
I don't know. John Naive. I like Naive. I think that's funny.
Well, he's going to be John to me in the support lane, coming in for the Fire Chickens, starting off with the Evelyn ban against Hipster Dragon. Is Hipster Dragon a low-key Evelyn main?
Give me a sec. I am dropping the
Oh, the Bard ban coming out from NyQuil.
Yeah, so far, same bands, different order, though.
Or definitely a ban that you want to take, 100%. You don't want to let anybody take that champion. I would be surprised if they let Zoe through this game as well.
Yeah, maybe they'll pick Zoe, who knows?
Oh, D-Jox is actually in the mid lane this game.
Yep, I was saying that earlier. Where were you, man?
Oh,
Jeez,
I'm sorry. I
supposedly
was
the
doing
best
things.
caster in the league. Zoning out here.
So they ban the Zoe. So what do you think they take first now?
Well, honestly, just a comfort pick, something strong. Shyvana is still available if they're comfortable with it as a first pick. It didn't seem like in the early game they had much of an answer for all that counter jungling hipster dragon was put far behind, but that could have been the matchup with the Kayn and the Shyvana. Kayn wants to get scrappy early on and snowball a little bit.
Well, they got 3 seconds to make the decision here, and it looks like the Azir comes through for D-Jox. Going to be an exciting mid lane.
Oh boy. Another ridiculously high damage output mid lane.
Illegal Jesus, what is going to be your response to the Shuffler, the Shurima God?
Alistar for NyQuil. This is another NyQuil special here. NyQuil is pretty good on these scrappy teamfight picks. He is definitely someone that wants to engage and make plays or peel. You know, he does have a pretty solid karma, but he is a playmaker at heart, I feel.
And I feel like if you're Hipster Dragon, you're probably going to take the jungler here as well. I would be surprised if he...
Cho'Gath for Legal Jesus. Does not want to lose that top lane again. And, Lee Sin, boys, in the house. Hipster Dragon was once a Lee Sin one trick. This is going to be exciting to see it. He does not want to get snowballed on again.
I like the aggressive pick coming out of Hipster Dragon. Even though the Kayn was pretty aggressive, I think that this Lee Sin pick is a huge statement that is to be made. And Jadkin's electing to take his Shyvana again, tried and true, has been a staple of his champion pool for a while now, and showing why it is a strong pick for him in last game. Ooh, we've got an Alawi top lane, Sarah Cruz. This is gonna be a
Shyvana again for Jaggeds, but the Alawi for the Italian tank.
What do you play into that? What does good against Alawi? Yorick?
I'm not a top laner, my friend.
I have no idea that matchup, but it just seems like Alawi beats everyone. Anyway, we got an Ezreal lock-in for Mike Vasily Tyson. Not the playmaker that he was playing last game with that Varus, but still a heavily damaged AD carry coming out for the Bamboozle bot laner.
Who has hurt you, Ezreal? Who has damaged you in this way? Who is at fault here?
Callista, excuse me, not Kindred, Callista banned away from Joy. It's a shame. I really like casting Callista games. She is fun to track her movement and see how she's dancing around team fights.
But it appears to be this might be and potentially 3 bans centered on Joey Yi. Don't want to deal with that man's 80 carries. In fact, the bot lane is what is left to be picked up for Fire Chickens right now, so we'll see what they try and take away from them.
I feel like he banned Caitlyn here. I could be wrong, but it just seems to me like that would be the strongest ban right now.
Xayah. Okay, thought he did he did a pretty solid job on him. Makes sense.
And we are waiting for this 5th and 10th and final ban in Phoenix League Week 4, Game 2 between Bamboozle versus the Fire Chickens, and it is going to be the Yasuo leaving Where's the Fun's champion pool.
potentially thin. You know, Bamboozle plays tomorrow too, against you. In fact.
What?
Yeah. No, Astora. Never mind.
I was gonna say, no, we definitely don't play.
Bamboozle plays Astora tomorrow. We have quite a slate of games actually this week. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
Whoa!
Oh, we see Aurelian Soul. Again, you know, looks like they're a similar game plan, except with different champions. You team jungler that's going to want to make plays in the early game, and a mid laner that wants to make roams package with Corki. But it's a little bit easier with Aurelian Soul, as you can just push in and then use that. I don't know what the name of his E is called, but use that to make your way down to a different lane. And as you said, you were wanting them to ban Caitlyn, and there she is.
Yeah, I think that Caitlyn is probably the best matchup into Ezreal because she can match his Q poke with her obvious auto attack range in lane. She can still bully the Ezreal. At least from my standpoint as a support, it seems like that's the best matchup for or against an Ezreal. Not sure that I like the Janna Caitlyn combo, but we'll see how they play it.
Yep, Janna, Caitlyn bot lane, but that Alawi top against what? What do they counter Alawi with? We did see Cho'Gath hovered earlier, but who knows? That could have been for the lulls, the humor of the situation.
I think, like I said, if I were to guess, I'd say that Yorick is a strong pick. Whether or not I was gonna say Nasus,
baby!
I swear to God, I was gonna say Nasus, and that was so
baby!
cool.
Now here we go.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's a strong pick for lane for Nasus.
Dragons and tentacles and dogs. Oh my!
Wow, I was not. Nasus was the name that popped into my head, but I didn't say it because I was like, nah, there's no way that champion gets locked in. But channeling his inner Sir Chez, you know who he is, right?
Yes, I know who Sir Chez is.
Okay, yes. Illegal Jesus. I'm predicting, and this is my Sarah Cruz prediction for this game. 700 stacks by 35 minutes.
What is a Sarah Cruz prediction? Wait a minute. I want to. What is this you're talking about?
It's where you make a prediction that is so unlikely to happen that you hope to God it does happen. What do you call it?
You're disgracing my name right now.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, it's a bold prediction, my dude. What is your bold prediction for this game?
I told you, dude.
No, that is a quote unquote Sarah Cruz prediction. I said a bold prediction.
All right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say a Sarah Cruz prediction is more bold than a bold prediction. So I'm going to go down and say he has 600 stacks by 35 minutes.
Oh my God. That is a wussy prediction.
All right. Drop yours on me. I'm ready.
Hipster Dragons 3-0 and D-Jox 0-3 at 20 minutes.
Wow.
Or even that. No, my bad. Sorry. 10 minutes.
Wow. Even with the Shurima shuffle, you think?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. As the play-by-play, I don't have to provide analysis for that. I can just throw it out there. I'm not the one who has to be able to have knowledge of this game.
Well, I mean, I can do my best to keep track of it, buddy. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if that happens, I will probably throw this water bottle that I have in my hand. So if you hear a loud thump, that's what hit the floor. Whatever the ego 0-3.
You sure that's not your ego?
It might be my ego. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I got rid of that though, to make room for more water bottles in my head.
Why do you have water bottles in your head?
Because you have to have water, my friend. You have to have water.
Are you? Okay, this is going to a dumb place. Chat, how you doing tonight? I haven't been able to talk to you guys. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been gone for over a month and a half. Where would I be without wonderful, lovely chat? What are we without a chat? Just husks.
Yeah,
husks reminiscent of a man.
A once moderately okay stream. Who am I kidding? We're the best stream on Twitch. We got 18 viewers right now. That's more than I would say.
That's
50%.
That's the bold prediction right there. We're the best stream on Twitch.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction this game and say we can get 30 viewers. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad. Load up the stream, give us 30 viewers. See if we can break that elusive mark. What's the most we've ever had, Sarah? I think it was like 28.
I don't know. It's been a
I want
minute.
to say it was 28 during the finals last season.
It's been at least 2 minutes since I've been on here, so.
Well, we have 15 seconds. Final thoughts with Sarah?
I just want to watch a monkey game, dude. I'm going to be honest. I'm here for the fiestas. Macro, rotations. You know, it's fun and all, I guess, if you want to be in the game and be good and all that. I'm just here. I'm here to watch some monkey stuff go down.
See, I like the calculated plays. Like, I mean, I thought I would like casting the constant monkey fights. I say that as I'm holding a Diddy Kong amiibo, by the way.
I would destroy your Diddy Kong.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I would destroy your Diddy Kong.
Oh, you probably would, dude. I haven't played Diddy Kong in a while, but I'm a Lucina player.
I would destroy your Lucina.
Who you play? Oh, you said you play Mario, don't you?
I'll play a little bit of Mario. I'm a
you cut out there on my
man.
screen. I'm sorry.
I play a little bit of Mario. I'm a Pikachu main, dude.
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you play Pokken?
No.
Okay, never mind. Pikachu's all right. I don't mind Pikachu. I'm not a huge fan, but
top 10 many tier lists. It all comes down to if you can do the up throw thunder kill confirm, because you have to react to the DI and then do a dash roar jump thunder thing.
See, like, I like playing Smash, but I never got into it to the point where, like, I understand what, like, DI is and, like, all that stuff, but, like, I couldn't tell you how to do it. I can't tell you the best way to position, like, whenever a certain character throws you, like, none of that stuff makes sense.
I just recently started playing competitively. It's pretty fun as the emoticons coming out from everyone. All right, ping's going out. Looks like at least troll pings, but maybe just trying to communicate with the team on the side of Fire Chickens. Defensive line of scrimmage. We'll see what happens. How should we expect this early game to play out, looking at these team comps, Band?
Simply looking at them, I mean, we have a lot of fighters. We don't have much CC. And because of that, I think this game is going to be a fiesta. Neither team has a reliable engage.
Wait, whoa.
What?
That's an Alistar.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious. What are your thoughts? Why is that not reliable?
Alistar isn't reliable because they have nobody to peel Mike Vasily Tyson.
Okay.
And whenever I'm talking like reliable initiation, I'm talking like point and click CC. Like you can flash a headbutt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I get you. No, I get you. I was just trying to figure out like what do you mean by that? Like I can see what you mean by the point and click CC. Mike Vasily Tyson getting early poke on. NyQuil winning the cowbell game handedly.
Dab it on him. You see that?
Oh no! All right, please. I need it. Those of you that know Mike Vasily Tyson, you can't show him doing that. That just encourages him further. As the lanes meet, G-Jocks and Where's the Fun already starting to do their thing. Hipster Dragon starts Q, gets the red buff.
Yo, can I just point out the elephant in the room right now and point out Illegal Jesus' starting build?
Yeah, no, isn't it? What is it? Ancient coin into with kleptomancy, dude.
Interesting. I've never seen this before.
Apparently, it's what's made Nasus a really top tier pick in the top lane right now. Has a nutty win rate.
Wait, you're not being sarcastic, right? He's like a legit pick?
Yeah, this is legit right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought this was like just legit, like have fun against Alawi, do your best kind of thing.
No, this is an actual pick. And here's what I was told earlier by my teammates. He's no longer a late game champion. He's mid game now.
So what, you max your E then?
I don't know. We'll find out. As there's the first roll from Vernus. Nope, misses the Q. Woo, that would have been fun. Trying to hoo-hee everybody down there.
Wow.
Meanwhile, But again, the counter jungling begins as Jadkins is already on those raptors of Hipster Dragon. With who's the real dragon, huh?
And that'll be a big well, I shouldn't say a big XP lead, but an XP lead nonetheless in the mid lane for Djox, who is now getting free poke on Where's the Fun?
Yep, and we also see Jadkins clearing out the entirety of Hipster Dragon's topside jungle.
Wow, look at that poke in the mid lane.
Where's the Fun? Taken dangerously low. Hipster Dragon gonna be pinging to come in. Oops, that's wrong button. Pinging to come in here. There's the ward hop. Using the red buff, trying to get a flash out of him. Lands the Q, gets the slow. Ooh, dashes away with the soldier.
It looked like your prediction was going to start to come to fruition there, my friend.
Oh, dude, I don't have to actually hold myself accountable. I'm a play-by-play.
Oh, he's coming back in again. Repeat gang.
Oh, here we go. There is still a flash. He's just trying to get the flash, but there's the tower. He's basically looking to give Where's the Fun some room to breathe right now. That is an incredibly low dragon.
And NyQuil is right here. Oh
no. Why is it doing this to me? Oh, they get the stun onto Joe Yi. In fact, both of them on... Oh, if that Q had landed. Mike Vasily Tyson, just a little off.
Trying so hard to kill. There is the spirit that is slain. Illegal Jesus, your spirit is no longer with us in this world.
Nah, he's being tested, dude.
Question, does he get a stack every time he last hits a tentacle with his Q?
Dude, this is a PG stream. What do you mean by... You don't need to be saying those words here, dude. Please, no hentai.
Okay. I tried to correct myself. I'm sorry. Anyway, in the bot lane, Joy trying to CS against Mike Vasily Tyson. Again, as stated in the pre-game before
Hipster Dragon goes in onto Jadkins and then decides against it. Where's the Fun is here. Oh, Blasting Plant saves them all. Where's the Fun is
NyQuil
here. It is 4v3. Are they going to go for the dive here? NyQuil very dangerously low. Who's tanking? Hipster Dragon is tanking. Oh, man. It's on it.
This is very
first play goes to Janna, and NyQuil is going to go. Oh, heal keeps him alive. Oh, man. It was so close. It was a little greedy, though. There was no minions there. What do you think of that dive, man?
It's a little ill-advised, my friend. I mean, you can tell they were trying to bite off a little bit more they could chew there. They took a big bite and realized they were biting straight into concrete. Top lane, though, big fight.
Big fight between big people. Yeah.
Look at that poke.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. Let's look at these gold numbers. He's only down 300 gold. Well, I guess that's actually a lot. But as time goes on, that ancient coin procs, the Nasus is gonna, in Kleptomancy, the Nasus isn't gonna be that far behind. Just a couple bags of gold away.
Oh! I thought he was gonna die there from the tentacle.
Oh, but the Italian tank is out here. He's looking for it. Hipster Dragon finding that he's getting counter juggled pretty heavily right now, down 10 CS, quotes unquotes, as the jungle CS counting changes. Makes it a little bit hard to aggro.
Full level down.
Yup, I mean, Shavada's just been running around farming camps, and Hipster Dragon trying to make some plays, and they're just not panning out, as Bamboozle is again down to an early deficit, down 1,000 gold at 6.5 minutes.
And top lane right now, let's highlight the fact that 81 stacks at 6 minutes, right on pace to hit that 300 at 15.
Oh, we're about to have another skirmish. Just Hipster Dragon. Does he see him? Nope. Jadkins is here. Jadkins is level 6. He can get out. And he's trying to find a way out. He's got a path down through mid. Does escape. Djox avoids the stun with that dash. Where's the Fun? Does have the roar.
No mana to follow.
Can't remember what it's called. Something light, I believe. Oh.
What's that? Voice of Light.
Yeah, Voice of Light. All right, getting rooted. And we continue laning phase. 1,000 gold down. This Lee Sin pick not, they're trying desperately to make some plays around the map, but hasn't been able to get much yet. Maybe now, once he hits 6, we'll see if that changes the tides just a little bit. They have been.
Sarah, what if he's going next level strats? He's going for the Meteo strategy, which is You do absolutely nothing on the Lee Sin.
Oh, NyQuil goes in. Going for the stun. The W
Where's the
lands
stun?
from Mike Vasily Tyson, but that doesn't mean much. The autos are coming out. Does land the
A
Q.
lot
He's
of
going to
damage.
blink for it. There's the heal to keep John Naive alive. Going on Joey. Joey's very low. NyQuil's looking for another pulverize. Is unable to do it. Keeping the distance, and Jadkins is just kind of hanging on the side.
Had Mike flashed for that kill, it would have been a definite kill secure onto John. Unfortunately, not willing to expend that cooldown. Instead, allowing John to get away.
Yep, Lee Sin. Looks like he might be hopping over the wall here to try and get something going here in this bot side jungle. He's going to run into a dragon, a real dragon, not just a hipster one. But to be fair.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. They're looking for this dive.
There it is. Oh, the headbutt into him, but there's the surprise. Dragon gets rooted. Does get the ward hop out, the dash out. Jadkins is taken very low. Janna does fall as well. 1 for 1. Man, he should have known. Dragon's Kick doesn't actually work on real dragons.
And whether or not they knew that was going to be a good play. Because
Oh, we
Janna didn't
see D-Jox coming down bottom. Do we see a Shurima shuffle there? Headbutt under tower. He's going to get stunned here. Where's the fun? It's on the wrong side. There's the Voice of Light. Gets 1 kill. Does get popped.
Good flash.
Ezreal is chasing as fast as he can. His directed camera is having
get him.
Playing with our emotions. But he goes after D-Jox here.
He's so low.
Oh, he flashes out of safety. Gets the blink away. D-Jox is looking for more. Has red buff. Q lands down to 250 health. Mike Vasily Tyson is 1 auto away from death.
And D-Jox played that so well. Sees the Aurelion Soul coming out through the background, still able to use the ultimate to push him back into his team. And
oh!
Wow.
Please, no hentai, please. Senpai.
Well, with that, I'm pretty sure Italian Tank is going to at least get 3/4 of the health on this tower, if not more.
Teleport is available for Illegal Jesus.
Oh, he does have teleport.
Once again, 2,000 gold down for Bamboozle in this early game right now, despite playing some more early game-oriented picks.
It just seems like Fire Chickens knows how to play this early game. If they can translate this into a late game advantage, then hopefully this game goes differently than game 1, as Bamboozle was able to turn it around by about the 25 minute mark. Excuse me. So that's about the time we're going to be looking for.
Yep, and there's the Rift Herald yet again for Fire Chickens as Jadkins solos it out.
This Illegal Jesus on Nasus, now up to 142 stacks at the 10-minute mark, working very well to get those stacks up. Lee Sin 0, 2, and 1. As you said, not showing up incredibly well yet this game. Maybe with those kick ward jumps, though, will be very beneficial for the Bamboozle side.
You mean insects?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Bzz, an insect.
Is it still called that?
Insect? Yeah, it's still an insect.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's Ward Hop Kick, but the one where you Q and then, Sonic, what is it? Sonic
Wave.
Yeah, that one. And follow-up kick and...
I didn't realize they still called it the insect.
Dude, if you're good enough, you get a play named after you.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's Lee Sin. Hipster Dragon is 2 levels down. And it's caught. Gets the kick. But fails the flash. Looking for the ward on NyQuil. Goes in, but Hipster Dragon is popped. There's the Ezreal ultimate. Joey is actually taken very low. John Neve also very low. They're trying to kite out Jadkins as the Italian tank gets taken out by Illegal Jesus.
Going massive.
NyQuil does fall to the Caitlyn ultimate. Mike Vasily Tyson trying to kite him out, but that is quite the dragon getting a triple kill.
And they have the ability to try and get some vision over top of this dragon instead of listening to push the bot lane here. It is a rock drake, or a mountain drake, excuse me.
Rock drake.
However, they are instead electing to push down this bot lane tower. First tower is likely going to go to the side of Fire Chickens here.
Yep, especially with that teleport coming in from the Italian tank. First break going to Fire Chickens once again. And, Bamboozle trying to make more early game plays, but has gotten themselves into a 5,000 gold hole at this point in the game. Caitlyn's probably going to definitely come back with an Infinity Edge or darn near close to it on this back. Nope. Doesn't spend any gold. It made me a liar.
One thing that is incredibly important right now, Hipster Dragon is level 7, whereas Jadkins is level 9. Getting a triple kill in that bot lane, and this top lane tower, not long for the world as he continues to hammer away at it, giving his team additional gold, further pushing that lead for the side of Fire Chickens.
Yep, and what can Bamboozle do to come back here? Once again, as a Bamboozler myself, I hate to... Oh, here comes the ultimate, and Legal Jesus is like, nope. I've been to this website before. I'd seen that already. I am out of here.
And we
gave my computer a virus last time. Oh, as you said, Nyquil comes in, misses the tentacle. There's the headbutt to put him in the team. Hipster Dragon's here as well. They're going to collapse on Italian tank. They know there is no ultimate available. That could potentially turn the situation around, and they get the kill. But is that enough? Where's the mid lane tower? Is getting chunked down here. Mountain Drake is down. Joe Yee getting taken dangerously low by Where's the Fun, and Mike Facility Tyson is here to assist.
Oh, there's Nyquil.
He's going for it. No flash available. Does get the headbutt pulled. There's the follow-up stun. There's the ultimate from Ezreal. John Naive does fall to Where's the Fun. Jackets is looking for the flank with his ultimate. Too scared to, but we also see, if you look at the mini map, Djox is down in that bot side river brush, and here he is, going for the shuffle, gets the Ezreal. Ezreal's going to have to flash to safety and use his heal. Jackins is on his face. Mike Facility Tyson, it will most likely fall here. And Where's the Fun? Trying to get something out of it, but the heal, no, the stopwatch is not enough. So close there, and Rich Herald is coming down. Bamboozle getting handled again in these early game skirmishes, mid-game skirmishes even now, as this mid lane tower is going to fall, and Fire Chicken's going to be looking for more as well.
One thing that there is a huge benefit for is the fact that Nasus is sitting at 240 stacks at this 14.5-minute mark. He is farming very well with that Q, is going to be doing a lot of damage to the side of the Fire Chickens now. Doing very well as far as keeping up those stacks, Sarah.
But do they have the same late game team fight power, the same team fight power as they did before on this Bamboozle squad? Who has the team fighting in this game?
I mean, hands down, it's Fire Chickens, just simply with the fact that they have Djox being able to throw the entire enemy team into the loving arms of the Italian tank with that ultimate. You know, the amount of healing she gets whenever she gets at least 2 people with that ultimate is absolutely absurd. And whenever you have not only being able to throw them into the wall, the Alawi, but also using it as a wall to keep them inside of it is crucial. And I think Fire Chickens simply hands down wins team fights.
Let's see if Bamboozle's able to scrap out another victory in this one. Oh, sorry. Man, the teacher life, dude. My sleeping schedule cannot handle these quote-unquote late evenings. Oh, he pulls in Where's the Fun. There's Shurima turret coming on down. Mike Facility Tyson, a third of his health gone after a couple of shoulder whaps.
And the siege is on, Sarah.
Yep, but does Bamboozle have it in this composition, in their items, to hold them back this time? They do have a little bit of poke with Mike Facility Tyson. A lot of peel, maybe can turn a dive around in their favor, but that might, we'll see if there's much they can do here. Italian tank is with his team. Wave clearing to the best of their ability. There's the Ezreal ultimate coming on out. What is that? True Nightwatch. His ultimate goes in, but he's under the Azir turret. He's going to die here.
Redemption goes a little wide. Ooh. Italian tank still has his
does
ultimate.
Force them out. They're trying to break the siege, but that Azir turret is keeping them into the confines of this one narrow area here in the mid lane.
Shyvana is in the top lane right now.
Yep, Nasus Legal Jesus has gone up to take care of that. They are very low on the side of Fire Chickens. Hipster Dragon looking for that Q to maybe make a play here. Jackins, on the other hand, does have the flank. He's looking for it. Here he is. Goes in. The blink from where Mike Facility Tyson, Where's the Fun, does fall, however. Hipster Dragon just trying to get away from these soldiers. And this tower is not too long for the world. Nope, gets them to back off as Susan has arrived.
Nyquil with the Alistar has joined the fight, however was not able to be there present. Wow. Okay,
here he goes. Goes in on 2 man. Both carries. The Gen ultimate disengages for a second. Alawi goes in. Hipster Dragon falls. He looks for a play. Illegal Jesus is doing the best as he can with no mana right now, trying to wither. They do get the Italian tank. Mike Facility Tyson going in on the chase. The Azir. Flash. Good flash from Djox. Actually,
Crucially, D-Jox did not have mana in that fight. The way they were standing and kiting that out, the soldiers would have cut through the lines of Mike Vasily, especially. The fact that he was putting so much damage down, but was not kiting as well as you might expect the AD carry to. Any amount of Sand Soldier damage would have been very detrimental to the Bamboozle bot laner. However, didn't have the mana to cast those Sand Soldiers, Sarah.
Yep, and here we are. They do get a tower in return. Still down almost about 5k, but pushing back, trying to get something out of it. Illegal Jesus with the Talisman of Ascension Triforce Nasus here. As Bamboozle is going to sneak this red buff away.
Bamboozle does have incredibly strong vision around this dragon, which is going to be spawning in a minute 20. It is another mountain dragon, and that is going to be a huge benefit if they are able to secure it. Again, look at the vision that they have around that right now. It's slowly kind of getting cleared out here, but they do have two big wards there, the one that Joy is standing on and the one that is below that bush. So they will be able to see anybody that is coming to start that dragon.
Yep, and Hipster Dragon trying to he has caught up in levels actually from these scraps and farming, but let's take a look. Look at Jadkin's scoreline right now. 7-1-2. This with the Frozen Mallet.
Oh, look at the flank.
Oh, man. I don't know if you want to be there, guys. Nyquil going in. Oh, do they get the pop on Joy in time? No, it looks as if where's the fun? Flash. And Nyquil have left. Mike Vasily Tyson on his own does get out with his life. In fact, it is now Jadkins and D-Jox who are off on their own, taking very low. Lee Sin Q does miss as it continues. This fight is going on multiple fronts. Where's the fun? Looking for anything he can get. Susan is here. Illegal Jesus has shown up, and the siege is on the other foot. Does that work? No, it doesn't. But they're looking to turn towards that dragon here on the side of Bamboozle.
Critical ultis expended from the side of Fire Chickens there. The Monsoon coming out of John Naive, and the ultimate coming out of Jadkins as well. Means that this dragon is almost free for the side of Bamboozle.
Yep, but Fire Chickens, on the other hand, have other plans of their own. Oh, another flank coming in. They're getting spotted out. Where's the fun? He's making the move, trying his best. There's a Talisman of Ascension coming out. Italian tank. They might be engaging into the allow. A good tornado to disengage that. They're still going in. Joy Yi and Jadkins are on their own. Joy Yi's going to get popped here. They're looking for more. John Naive is very low. Very close.
D-Jox was not able to get into that fight that time, was not able to put out consistent DPS, did have access to the ultimate, but could not find the positioning he needed to get into the flank. There wasn't anybody available to frontline for him, and now
they're going in on the Alawi. Alawi does have ult. They got to keep her CC'd. Stunned. She's ults now, but it is not in time. Great chain of CC from Bamboozle to keep her from being able to cast that, because they knew she could have potentially taken a Bamboozler or two from that, but good work, and they continue their push here to come back, another comeback, as they've reduced the deficit down to only 4,000 gold.
Looks like game one, my friend. Looking like game one.
Not as quite. They didn't get too snowballed on this time.
I guess that is true, but it just seemed like Fire Chick having control over the early game, and Bamboozle slowly gaining a foothold now, trying to get some Baron vision now over this pit. John Niev going to clear out some wards, as well as Jadkins with that sweeper, trying their best to ensure that there is no Baron that is going to be snuck this game.
So Ban, looking at this game, compared to last one as well, not as last one, Fire Chickens does get that tier 2 turret. What does Fire Chickens need to do to close this game out?
In order to close this one out, they send Italian tank to a side lane, and the rest of them either threaten Baron or they group up in the opposite side lane, and they try and just split the side of Bamboozle. At least in my opinion, because Illegal Jesus is a really strong 5v5 force right now. He's their really only strong CC aside from the fact that they have that the massive stun that Where's the Fun can contribute. But other than that, they don't have any real reliable CC. And if they are able to split that up, I think that is Fire Chicken's primary win condition.
All right. Well, we see here as the wave clear games begin, and both Aurelion Sol and Azir have pretty nasty wave clear, but Baron Vision is down stoutly, is that a word? We'll make it a word. Stoutly in control of Bamboozle.
I like it.
Ooh, Jadkins clearing it all out, however, using that double proc off the Q.
And as you were saying, Jadkins with this frozen mallet, there's nobody that's going to be able to get away from him. 7-1-2 on this Shyvana, showing why he picked it 2 games in a row. We have a pause.
Can you tell us what the reason is? I do not have chat enabled.
It doesn't say. It just says going to pause. Right now, there are 360 stacks on Nasus.
Pretty good.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad for the 23-minute
the
mark.
Sheen proc on the side. That's gonna do a little bit of work. Wouldn't you say?
Just a little bit, I think. Let's see here. Junglers are pretty close, or they're the same level. However, oh my god, Jadkins is almost 3,000 gold ahead of Hipster Dragon. Nasus has developed almost a 2,000k gold lead over top of the Italian tank, however, and a full level lead. Aside from that, NyQuil is about a quarter of a level lead ahead of John Niev. Let me see here. Caitlyn and Ezreal are pretty close. So, all in all, like you can look at the bar there across the bottom. You see a lot of blue there in the mid game. And right now you're seeing a lot of red. Bamboozle showing signs of life.
Wait, what bar across the bottom?
The record button, like right above the builds.
You press U, and it's gone.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I had mine up, and you can see like.
We can't. My dude.
Okay.
My dude.
Okay.
I'm just memeing you, my friend. Band.
Yes.
I have something I need to confess.
Okay. What's up?
I love you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Will you marry me?
Sure. Yeah. How big's my diamond?
Band. We're both plat.
Yes.
It's never gonna be a diamond.
Oh,
It's going in. Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, the bot lane, illegal tank and Jesus and Italian tank going in. Joe Yi trying to escape with his life. John Neve doing his best to stop that engage. Will sacrifice himself for it. Oh my goodness, that Azir damage. They avoid the flank from the Shyvana. Oh, Mike Vasily Tyson taken very low. Has to get out. There's the Caitlyn ultimate coming. Ace in the hole. Hipster Dragon also taking it out. Oh my goodness, the dab. Are you going to take that, D-Jox? End this man for that disrespect he's shown Shurima. Wait, in all that...
Oh, good flash.
You are like a second ahead, but over the course of all that, Italian tank died to illegal Jesus on the bot side.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought he just got the tower, but he did. You are correct. He did die. And that is huge for the side of Bamboozle. 5-1-1 on this dog man. Going to be barking very, very scary in these team fights now.
Oh, man. I'm just... So, this game is a lot more tense. I mean, the last game had the comeback, but this one, there hasn't been any big team fights in a while. They're all, poking and prodding, and then they'll have a big engage, and then disengage as only one falls. This could go either way, despite the gold lead for Fire Chickens. This game could go. Oh no, Italian tank. He could be caught yet again. In fact, I think he is. 3v1. Can he last long enough for Shyvana to get there? I mean, this isn't allowing. He does have the ultimate. Goes in. Does he have the healing? They're all backing away from the center of that. They're playing this so well. Oh, but they go right in. There's the healing. And Illegal Jesus is going to be 2v1ing on the bot lane. What the fuck is going on down there?
Illegal Jesus just
I need to clean my mouth.
Mode. Flash is on top
Yep.
of the 80 carry from Fire Chickens.
Yep,
He
and
leads
that's
him.
everyone without a TP is bot lane, is bot side. So this is an easy Baron call for Bamboozle, and this game is now in their control. This is their game to lose at this point.
The Inferno Dragon, is that what it's called? The Fire Dragon is taken by the side of Fire Chickens, but that does not matter, as Mike Vasily Tyson and NyQuil and the rest of the Bamboozle squad are looking to make a push with this Baron buff. Where do they push, Sarah? Where do they push?
I don't know. You're the analyst, dude. Color my cast, my friend. I'm
All right,
coloring
I'll
it with
add some
my
color to
foul
the black.
language on this wonderful evening.
I feel like they're probably going to split between mid and bot side, just because, well, obviously Nasus is there, but he seems to have just gone off so hard in that, now getting 2 solo kills in that bot lane while still claiming towers.
Yep.
This man is enormous, 6-1 and 1 on this Nasus, showing up huge. I questioned the coin start at the beginning, but it has shown to be very, very effective. And I do believe in the Doge.
The Doge.
Doge.
Oh my goodness.
Doge.
On the real though, let's talk about Jackins. Had such a good start, but he's been 7-1 and 2 for an awfully long time. An Italian tank getting caught yet again. There's the Borg. There's the the Hex Tech Proto Gun, whatever we call it. Man, I have been out of this for months. But
Is it GLP?
yeah, GLP. And here we go, another siege, but this time Bamboozle is on the positive side here. Gold may be tied, but the pressure is all on him. He goes on to John Neve. He's going to have to burn the Monsoon. Nope, never mind. NyQuil is in very deep with that ultimate. Hipster Dragon getting chunked incredibly low. That is an aggressive
Good kill.
redemption as they get the kill on NyQuil. The stun almost lands on Joe Yi.
Bot lane goes down. Bot lane goes down.
Locket has been used. It's a lot of things. Illegal Jesus is on his own. No one can handle him on their own. They're going in for Jackets. There's the Talisman. Jackets gets stunned. Does his ultimate to get out while he is unstoppable. Inhibitor is going to potentially fall here. Yep, they do. Where's the fun? It's probably gonna die or does burn the Flash. Going in on Jackets. Jackets gonna... Oh, Flash is the stun. Goes in. What a voice of light. Gets the pop. And here's Hipster Dragon and Mike Vasily Tyson going on John Neve. Oh, there's the Alawi ultimate. Jackets will fall. Hipster Dragon is down. The stun lands on Alawi. They're going in on Djox. Djox is down. Legal Jesus is just a big old dog, man. There is the game.
Wow. 8-1-3 on this dog.
Holy moly. Illegal Jesus goes man mode and kill and basically forces the down Fire Chicken's throats. I'm going to prematurely apologize. Not prematurely. I am just going to apologize. My language has been really rough tonight. I'm going to work on cleaning that up. But dang. These two games have been pretty exciting with these comebacks. And Bamboozle coming in strong. Fire Chickens, however, that is quite the early game. Twice in a row. Getting themselves these early leads, but unable to convert it into wins. What do you think is going to happen as we look ahead? What do you think we can look forward to from these two teams in the rest of the season going into playoffs?
I think both of these guys are going to make legitimate runs for finals. I think if Fire Chickens can pull it together and transition their really strong early games into strong mid games, I think that's exactly what they need to do, because it just seems like, the team fighting that Bamboozle brought to the table this game was their downfall. And the best way to beat a team fight composition is just to never let them actually team fight, just to beat them down before the 30-minute mark or so. So even though this was the 29 minutes in, Illegal Jesus was simply a monster. They weren't able to buffer out the fact that he could split push, and the rest of the side of Bamboozle could just take a 4v5 and win. Also, Italian Tag needs to stick with his team a little bit more, finishing the game 3 levels behind because he was caught out on quite a few occasions, rather detrimental to the Fire Chickens. But all in all, I think Fire Chickens played the first 20 minutes or so of the game incredibly well.
Yep. Well, that is a not quick, but 2-0 a hard-earned 2-0 for Bamboozle in these games. The Fire Chickens made them have to fight for every inch in those games. Yeah. Is that it for us?
I think so, buddy. I think so.
Thank you again for joining us. This has been wonderful to come back and casting. We have quite a few games this weekend. I know I am back online tomorrow, sometime tomorrow night. I don't know. You'll find out. Keep an eye on Tournament Chat as we're going to have quite a few games. Both streams will be very active over the course of the weekend. Join us. Once again, this is Phoenix Leagues. I'm Sarah Cruz, joined by the lovely band from Dota. And yeah, have yourselves a good night.
Enjoy, guys.